Hello, welcome to another episode or a video, an assessment of where we are and everything. This might be, well, I intend to put this on YouTube, but I'm sure I will cut this up into clips and put this onto the TikToks and the IGs, etc, etc. So welcome to this episode update on where we are and everything, with all things regarding myself and Black Falcon. I haven't done a lot of these videos. Actually, a lot has happened this year in 2025. Let's adjust this. Yeah, there we go, we're back. A lot has happened in 2025. A lot that I didn't particularly expect to happen. But my mind has been tested. My faith has been tested. I've gotten into the process of training myself on basically using every scenario to my advantage. Basically, if you've been following the TikToks this year, then you would have known, you would have already been part of the journey, but if not, I'm basically just giving you a well-rounded summary. But this year, 2025, has been a journey. But I'd like to continue to thank all of you who have been just so kind with some of your well wishes, your kind words, and not only that, your purchases, because your orders have been making this, have most certainly made this journey worthwhile and worth the effort. So I appreciate that. So that's what's been happening with me. It's not a direct answer, but it's a summarized answer because I don't want to keep you guys here for too long. So, with the Kickstarter campaign, we did have a Kickstarter campaign, I think back in August, and that didn't work out. The initial idea of it was to raise enough funds to basically, as I said in my video on that, blitz the whole of social media and basically just have an all-out aggressive assault in terms of how I'd like to do things with the company, with the business, and basically use that as marketing, advertising revenue through Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, as well as email, and basically just announce to the whole world on where we are with everything with Black Falcon. I wasn't able to raise enough, so those of you who did donate, thank you, and you will get your money back, of course. So Kickstarter will send that across to you. Black Ivy, I've actually created a whole new line. This is very exciting for me. I've actually tested myself as to how far I can actually go with being an actual fashion designer, in terms of putting out this idea and inflicting my own vision and how I think things could and should be onto clothes. So you'll see that with my Black Ivy collection. It's still in the infancy stage, so you're not going to see or hear anything just yet, but I have been working on it, and it's been really good fun actually designing clothes, talking about the fabric, the weight of the material, the fit, who it's supposed to be worn for, the different seasons. I've done winter, autumn, and even summer. So that's that. I don't want to reveal too much, but that is where we are and everything. With the books, Heath is finally complete. My third draft of Heath is complete. That's the title of my second book that I've, after all these years, have finally completed. I've read it about 5 times now, and the story makes a heck of a lot more sense than how we did on the first draft. That first draft, oh my goodness, was way too complex, it made sense to me, but the story and the Black Falcon universe, the BFU if you want to call it that, was way too complex for yourselves to read and understand, especially following the events of my previous book, Drax, which is out and available. So I thought, let me just trim this book down. It's gone from 700 pages to just under 500 now, which in and of itself is an achievement, because I would never think I'd be able to write a creative story of that length and breadth. So So yeah, well done to me, and well done to yourselves for being so patient with me in terms of just waiting around for the updates on that. I've had some emails, I've had some DMs and text messages. I don't want to put anything out there that I'm not comfortable with. My thing, as you know, my thing is all about quality. And if I'm not happy with it, I'm not going to bring this out to you. It is just me writing this. So when the time is right, I'm going to have to get the book out to a copy editor, to a proofreader, to make sure the book actually makes sense and that it's of a publishable standard with the story and everything. Make sure everything makes sense. Go through the grammar and I mean, there aren't any spelling mistakes, but of course, because I typed it all up. But effectively, this book needs to be of a standard that you'll be able to pick up and read and see no obvious mistakes on. So, but that's the ultimate news. The third and final draft, hopefully, of Drax is complete. So I'm finally happy to announce that to you guys. And that is it. That concludes my update to you guys. I have been working diligently in terms of improving the content, the social media content that you've been seeing. And as a result, I've had more sales, I've had more emails, I've had more inquiries, I've had some bespoke clients contact me wanting to get some of their t-shirts and work uniforms embroidered now, because of course I've got my embroidery machine that I use for all of my garments like this. You see the quality here. So that's my update for you guys for the month. I haven't, hopefully, if this doesn't take too long to edit, I'll probably make more of these videos, kind of giving you like a monthly update on how and where things are. But that is effectively where we are. So thank you for listening. Thank you for paying attention. Thank you for your time. And of course, if you want to continue upgrading and updating your wardrobe with the finest of the finest, you know where to go. So I will see you in store.